Hi, welcome to the Marketing with Delight podcast. I am your host, Delight Howley, and today we are going to be talking about what is working for me in regards to Instagram. I have a fairly long history with Instagram. I first had a personal profile starting in 2011 or 12. And then I've had my current business profile since 2015. So I've seen a lot of different things come and go. When I first had my business profile, we didn't even have Instagram stories yet. All it was posting to your main grid. We didn't have reels, we didn't have stories, we didn't have IGTV. We didn't have any of these extra things that they keep adding and adding and adding and trying to get us to do, which we will get to here. And I'm going to share what's been working for me lately and kind of my story with my journey of Instagram. And I just share this because this could inspire you to try something different or keep going with what you're currently doing. It could also give you clarity that you don't want to do something. It's all about you. Don't feel like you have to run out and try what I'm doing on Instagram. By no means am I saying that. If you want to, great. If it feels good to you, if it sounds fun to try what I've been trying, excellent. But if it doesn't sound fun, if it sounds overwhelming, if it sounds like no thank you, then don't do it. Okay. So, no pressure. I'm not trying to sell you a course on how to do what I'm doing right now. So, okay, back to my profile. Started in 2015. And I actually started it when I was doing my old iteration of my business, which was more in the meditation and spirituality type realm. So I grew it to, I think it was around 6,000 followers, 2015, 2016. And then I kind of, in 2017, I switched gears to becoming marketing. So I kind of just transitioned my account over. And so some of those same people will still follow me now. And, there was crossover between people who followed me for meditation, spirituality, and people who are business owners. But of course, I did lose some people in that transition. So, and if I'm sitting here saying that I had 6,000 followers, and you might be over there feeling like I have 100 followers, I'm like, this doesn't apply to me. Like, how will I ever get to 6,000? It's taking forever. And somebody else might be over there going, I have 100,000 followers. Like, I don't care what you did to get to 6,000 followers. So the numbers really aren't that important to the point I'm trying to make today about what I'm doing that's working well for me, because you could really take this and apply it to your profile regardless of how many followers you currently have. So I am talking about the numbers of followers that I've had at different times, but don't feel like that excludes you from trying this if you feel like trying it. The way I built it up to 6,000 followers in 2015 is probably not going to be how you build yours up. So it's not really that helpful to share, those strategies. It's so different now. I believe it is much harder to grow your numbers quickly now than it used to be for whatever reason. I've been following this in regards to actually The Bachelor and Love is Blind and some of those types of shows, like dating shows, where you really get to know people's personality. A lot of times that's almost like a pipeline from being a contestant on a dating show, getting a ton of Instagram followers, and then having a career as an influencer with like a million or 500,000, whatever, lots of followers. And it isn't working the same way it used to. I follow this account called Bachelor Data. So if you're interested in The Bachelor, Love is Blind, all those types of things, this account is interesting. They crunch numbers. I love it because I'm nerdy with numbers. I love to see their analytics and their numbers. And I saw this interesting post about the latest season of The Bachelor and the latest season of Love is Blind, and how and it compared the numbers of Instagram gains to previous seasons and this season, and it's lower for everybody across the board. So I don't think it's like a network TV thing. I don't think it's a particular show thing. I think it's a universal thing. I think it has to do with TikTok. Some people are splitting their time between Instagram and TikTok now. And I don't know, maybe there's something else to do with, I feel like a lot of us follow a lot of people on Instagram. Maybe we hesitate more before following someone new. Like you have to convince us a little more. I don't know. That's my theory. That may or may not be true. So, speaking of TikTok, I do think that Instagram and Facebook, Meta, all of those, I think maybe they are threatened a little bit by TikTok, and they've really been pushing people to do reels, which is basically a version of TikTok with these short form videos where you can put music and sound effects and filters and all this fun stuff. And there's so many options for doing reels. I have played around a little bit with TikTok, making some TikToks. I haven't done a lot. I have done some reels, which is what I wanted to talk about here because it is something that's working well for me right now as far as reaching new people with my content, which is harder and harder to do. It's almost impossible on Facebook, like a Facebook business page, to reach anybody who doesn't already follow you with your posts is almost impossible unless you're doing ads. On Instagram, it's a little bit easier, but I feel like it's just gotten harder as the years have gone by to reach people with like new people with your content. Even if you put all 30 hashtags on your Instagram posts, not a lot of people find you through hashtags either. So I'm trying out reels because okay, the most important thing I want you to know is the reason I'm trying reels is because I find it fun. It like helps me wake up in the morning and get my mind going. It also motivates me to like brush my hair and put on mascara because I do always feel better when I do that to start my day, but I don't always do it because I don't know, I'm still in this mindset of like I have to see someone else besides my husband in order to put on makeup. And so I do that on Instagram Reels. I like to do them, speaking to the camera. A lot of times I will need to look halfway presentable. So I enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's creative. I love how you can put music with it. And I love what I'm seeing as far as my Instagram reach. Let me read some of these stats to you here of what's been happening since I have done 5 or 6 reels in the last month, I think. So it's not even like every single day or anything like that. You can do, I mean, people say you need to do them every day. You don't need to do them every day. Like if that's too much pressure on yourself, don't try to do that. I'm not trying to do them every day. I'm trying to do them when I feel like it. And just make sure something, a few things every week are going out, but it doesn't have to be that serious and that deep. I think that the algorithm will probably show your stuff to more people if you post more often, but who knows? Like the algorithm is, I've heard 3 million lines of code. People who tell you that they know what it does and how to game it are not telling you the truth, because I don't think even Facebook and Instagram fully know how to control their own algorithm at this point. That's just also my theory. So anyway, don't feel pressure that you have to do anything a certain way at a certain time. Okay, so account insights on my Instagram account. I have increased my reach by 1,284% compared to the previous 30 days. So this is March 2022. And I have increased my reach mainly by doing reels. I had one this week that I created about Facebook ads that somehow, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't know that anyone could necessarily tell me with certainty why this is. But yeah, it's gotten, let's see, it's gotten 4,000 plays in the last few days. It has reached over 4,000 people. And so that's just it's cool. Like, I have gotten some new followers as well. I haven't gotten a ton, like I haven't gotten a ton of comments and engagement. I think that's an interesting thing with Reels, as far as to expect how many likes you might get or how many comments. Let me see that one here, my big one from this week that got 4,000. Let me see how many likes it has. It has 22 likes, which is actually not bad. Like, some of my posts on Instagram don't get that many likes. Okay, so you're like, great. You've been reaching more people, new people have been seeing you. How does that actually help you when you do a reel? Like, what's the point? At the end of the day, like, is this going to help me get new clients or build my business? And, it'll take a while, but the cool part is, this is maybe a topic for a whole different episode, but the cool part is that when someone views a reel for 3 seconds or more, I'm able to create a custom audience inside of the Facebook Ads Manager and retarget those people with more of my content. So maybe they just see my reel, watch it for 3 seconds, and move on. But then I have the chance to show up again at some point in their news feed somewhere on a Meta platform. And I get to share more information about me, my brand, what I offer, all that kind of stuff. And I have a few of those ads set up that are retargeting folks who see me, that are, so that I can, continue to build the relationship with them, let them start to recognize me, my name, my face, my business. And if you go watch one of my reels, Instagram's at Marketing with Delight, you may see one of these ads pop up and you can kind of see what I'm doing right now. So that's been fun to play around with. And I'm spending very, very little on these ads, by the way. I'm spending like $3 a day currently. So you don't have to spend very much money to just reach some more people and reconnect with people and kind of keep that relationship moving forward. So I would say the main reason I'm saying this is working well for me right now is because it's fun. I'm liking reels. I feel really good that I can retarget people who watch my reels and, start and nurture relationships this way. I think it's just extremely valuable to be able to reach more people who aren't already followers for free with reels. Because, like I said, on Facebook, you have to pay to reach those people for the most part. So that is a great reason to try making reels if it sounds fun to you. If it doesn't sound fun to you, you absolutely don't have to do it. Just stick with what does work for you. But for me, I'm enjoying it, and it is working as far as expanding my reach and finding new followers, and hopefully starting a relationship with some potential new clients into the future. Of course, it's going to take a while to nurture some of those real viewers into clients, but I do believe that can happen over time. And I'm willing to be patient because I'm having fun making these reels in the meantime. So that is what is working for me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you. What is working for you? What is your favorite way to use Instagram for your business? You can get a hold of me over at Marketing with Delight on Instagram. And you can catch some of my reels if you're interested in what I'm talking about here. It's some of the ones that have gotten more views and more reach and more likes. You'll see them over there and be able to see which ones are doing well. So what's working well for me and what I feel good about is doing reels 2-3 times a week, and then retargeting people who watch those reels with an ad to show them more of my content and start building a relationship with them. If you're interested in how to do the ad part, I do have a course that I created in 2019 about how to do retargeting with Facebook and Instagram ads. It is called, what is it called? Magical Facebook Ads Retargeting, I think. And I've been thinking about resurrecting that course. It does need some updates. I do need to add this section about the reels and how to retarget those real viewers. But I'd love to know if anyone would be interested in purchasing this course. It's an extremely low price point. I had it for sale for $44 before. I think I discontinued it in 2020. And I'm thinking, it might be time to bring it back because I think people might want to know, if you're not in a place to hire someone to do all of your ads for you all the time, if you just want to make sure that you're, letting people see you more than once, if you're doing reels and you're getting thousands of views, then why not spend a couple dollars a day to retarget people with content that's going to help them become a client or an email subscriber or a referral, or even just to become a follower after watching a reel. Don't just let them see you one time and then disappear into oblivion. Let them see you again in the future. And once they're in your world, don't let them go that easily. So if you're interested in that course, just drop me a line over at Marketing with Delight on Instagram. That would be extremely motivational to me as far as resurrecting this course, updating it, all these steps I have to take. For a $44 course, I need people to be interested. So if you are, please let me know. That will make me extremely motivated, and I will get that thing updated and out there for you to purchase. So thank you so much for listening today. And until next time, cheers to your success.